Hello, Leos. This is magnoliaempress with your June readings, because you know I do too. Hope everyone is having a good start to their month. I know it's hectic. Everything is crazy right now. I keep hearing that song. It's a mad world. But we will get through this. We will get to the other side, and this time we'll get through for the better. I hope you're grounding yourself, keeping yourself centered. Let's get our 2 cards for each scenario. Since you want to come out, you. And you, I got a better tripod so we can see the cards better. Even got mic so you can hear me better. If not, I'm sure you guys will let me know. Just move you out the way. Anyway, moving forward. First reading is help from above. Okay, so Spirit, talk to me in reference to help from above for Leo for the month of June. Spirits, please tell me about help from above for Leos for the month of June. Ooh, okay. Again, Spirit, please tell me what's going on with help from above for Leos for the month of June. Ooh, okay. Whatever this help is coming fast. I just got a big rush of energy. Just that quick. Okay. Alright, that gives me better perspective on what these things look like. All right, Spirit, let's go. With this reading, if you've been feeling besides yourself, not sure where to go, you got a lot of things going on in your mind, not sure where to start, you're feeling like at this time, the battle is a little over your head, you're fighting hard, very hard, and you probably almost feel like you're at the end of the rope and everybody is just waiting for you to fall. But the message is coming that that help is on the way. But so just hang in there and be cautious about the things that you do. Maybe be cautious about the words that you're speaking. And with this Knight of Cups, there may be like a proposal or a contract coming through, or a message, probably from an earth sign person, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or even from an air sign with this King of Swords. There may be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini that is coming in to help. But wherever this help is coming from, it's coming to get you to stand tall in your truth. Because if you look at this king, he is very restful and he has the words that needs to be said. He has talked. He has done his research. He know it is true. And I just noticed that this King of Swords is married. He has a ring on his finger. Ain't that about nothing? Or something. Anyway, all right. And even the snowflakes on this card is like illuminated for me now. So help is around you and it's near. So Spirit is probably talking to you. You just need to pay attention and trust in the advice that you are getting from Spirit. And as a reminder, as I say spirit, it could be God, whatever religion or religious spiritual practices that you have, whatever that higher power is, they're talking to you. They're even around you in this Ten of Swords with you feeling like you're at the end of your rope. So let's give some clarification, shall we, on this. Spirit, can you tell me more about this help that's coming along? King of Cups. It's coming to maybe from a water sign person. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Maybe it's telling you to rise above your emotions. Okay, anything else? And Knight of Pentacles again. So it's definitely a message that's coming. So be mindful of your emails. Any news of sorts that you have coming about your way. Maybe you're watching the news and something may stick with you. Anything else, Spirit? And the Queen of Swords. All right. So there are a lot of people coming to help you. So it could be either man or woman, feminine energy or masculine energy. So things are working to where if you're at the end of the rope, you're not sure. Sorry, y'all, I'm being nosy. That's my neighbors trying to turn up fussy. All right. So we got the Page of Pentacles, we got Temperance, and we have the Star card. So even though the Star is, I want to say the Star card represents Aquarius. Sometimes I still feel like the Star card represents Leos because y'all definitely like to be the center of attention. But with this Four of Cups, this is a reminder that help is on the way and to restore balance. If you're having a moment where you're feeling like, why me? Why nobody's not paying attention to me? Oh my God. Rest assured, people are hearing you. And they're hearing that the message that you're bringing. So maybe this is a moment, Spirit is coming to make sure that you give the right message and that you're heard in the right way and you're not being misquoted. The statements that you're saying are being misconstrued. Okay. All right. So let's see what advice Spirit has for us for keeping us in the light. Since our shadow is telling us that help is coming from above. All right, we have abundance. So with this help, abundance is coming. And now all of a sudden, I can't find my light working deck that I wanted to use. Ain't that about to be asleep? Okay, I'll just use this one. Now, the last set of neighbors that moved love to fight all the time, and they just redid that apartment. So, I think I ain't got time for that. If y'all gonna fight, y'all go to a boxing ring or some shit. They got gyms for that. Do some Krav Maga shit. Sorry, y'all. I got in my feelings. Just sometimes when you at home, you want peace and quiet. Anyway, let's talk about this abundance for Leo. Spirit tells us about the abundance that's coming in for Leo during the month of June. What can they do to encourage this abundance of help that is coming? Excuse me. All right, we have the Queen of Wands on the bottom, which is fire energy. All right, so with this Two of Coins, the abundance is coming to restore you if you're on shaking grounds. With this Sun in reverse, it's not necessarily saying the sun is going down on you like Elton John. It's just saying it's dimming a little bit, but everything will still work out in your favor. And this abundance of blessings and help that is coming to calm you down with the stresses of everything that's going on, and helping you to clear your mind and regain focus on what you need to do, and help you rise above. So maybe at this point where you're not sure how to make whatever you're manifesting come about. But in order for that to happen, you have to listen to spirit. You have to take the messages that spirit is sending you and be like the Queen of Pentacles and put it to good use so it benefits you later on in life and not just right now. And the information that is coming through, it will in the end bring you to victory and help restore your balance. And then you'll feel more in balance with the spiritual world as well as the physical, in the 5D as well as in the 3D. Yin and yang, feng shui, qi, your qi is in balance, chakras in balance, all of that good, pretty, beautiful stuff. All right, let's get some clarification. All right, we got the Queen of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles again. So you have a lot of growth coming your way, and it's just confirmation on this abundance that's coming. All right. Anything else, Spirit? All right. With the 10 of Pentacles is coming. All right. It's going to help you out with your future, but keep in mind that some of the truths that you will be learning at this time with this help is gonna hurt. And particularly in your heart. Some truths that you believe, you're gonna find out that they're not absolute. But that's okay, because not every lesson is easy and not every change is comfortable. I know people like to say when you know better, you do better, but sometimes in order to find out what's better, you got to go through that ugly part, the ugly truth. And maybe that's what's going on right now with you. You're in that area where things is just, if you are, not necessarily. I don't know your life, but if you're in this state where everything is, if you're not there now, or if you all of a sudden come across a part where you're learning that things are changing and maybe that's why that help is coming, because that help knows that you're about to hit a part where where you thought that everything was, the change that's coming is going to be easy. It's not going to happen overnight, and it's going to take a little more work than you thought. And so it's going to take you doing a little bit of spiritual growth on your own, a personal growth for you. And you may not get that help from people around you. So you may have, it's going to take more than the help of the people around you. It's going to really consist of you getting help from from above as well. Because you may have some moments where people turn away from you or turn you down, and you may feel like it's a personal attack, but it really isn't. Because you got to remember, people are going through their struggles too. But by you learning these lessons and learning how to stand on your own, like you always do, you beautiful lions, you. But you'll feel better about it. And it's something that you achieved on your own. And can't nobody take it away from you. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's get a final outcome card for this reading for Leo about help from above and abundance. And that final outcome is Guardian Angel. You are not alone, okay? So rest assured that if you're not in this, that whether you reach a difficult time in June, help is near you. Help is around you. Your guardian angels, spirit guides, and ancestors and spirit are there to protect you and help you in these moments, okay? All right. So this is the first. Let's get to the second reading. Turn you on. Okay, so for the second reading, the card we have is Victim Consciousness. Okay. All right, so, ooh, this is interesting. All right, because she got this dress on, and the dress turns into spirits at the bottom and snakes, and then her hair, she got this like Medusa tease she's giving. She got spiders on her arm. This look like, okay, if y'all watch RuPaul's Drag Race and that dress that if Violet Chachki and Sharon Needles had a baby, it would be this card. It would be this heifer on this card. All right. Anyway, Spirit, tell me, or this could be like if Wednesday Addams grew up and decided to go into the adult industry, this is what her outfit would be like. I don't know. It's weird. It's like it's like she's in a dark space and she's opened herself up for these dark entities to be around her, but she still wants to give this look of like, what's happening? I don't understand what's going on. But it's like, daughter, look, how did I get here? Child. Spirit, tell me what's going on as far as victim consciousness for Leos in the month of June. Spirit, okay, whatever it is. Someone is holding on to it real tight. You don't want to let go. Okay. Anything? We got any jumpers before I start? Nope. All right, let's go. All right, at the bottom of the deck, we have 9 of Pentacles. So it's this seems personal. Okay. Not personal for me, or maybe, shoot. Sometimes I'm guilty of having a victim consciousness myself. Anyway, this Ace of Swords in reverse. So maybe you got some information, or someone around you got some information that cut deep and made things a little bit uncomfortable and a lot of comfortable, and it stirred up the pot or a lot. All hell broke loose. And Leo, here you are showing up in the reading. And it caused everything to but even though this conflict is happening, maybe it's time to look at your resources and find out what is the foundation of it all. What are the intentions about? Is it something? Is it a reference to what you want or versus what you need? Is this one of those either or, if then conditional type situation? So what is a condition being placed on your money, your resources, your education? A limit has been placed on something. And now you have to decide how you act in this moment would determine what the outcome will be. Are you working? Maybe it's time to ask yourself, is what you're doing now really beneficial for your future? Do you want it? Or maybe something that you're doing now whatever actions you take is taking you away from building something for your future. And maybe Spirit is saying it's causing, you're so focused on this one goal or one reward type that you're not seeing the other benefits that can happen along the way. You're focused on the short-term goal and not really the present gain, and not really focus on the exponential gain that you can have. Like, I got this new pot of money that's coming in, but do I want to spend it now, or do I want to put it towards a certificate of deposit, a CD? You know what I'm saying? Or right now, I just want a car that can get me from point A to point B. But how long will it last? How long, what is the life term on the car? I mean, how long will it be before you need repairs on the car? You're not really looking at the benefits of having, is it a car? How long do you have before the warranty run out on whatever you're focusing on right now, whatever project that you have going on? And you're looking at it of a place of, but I need it right now. And I think that's where that victim consciousness feeling may be coming in, is because but you don't understand why I need it so urgently. Victims having a victim consciousness sometimes is like you get tunnel vision, and you want redemption. You want justice, but sometimes getting justice, do you want revenge, or do you want justice restored? Does that make sense? It's like, okay, if you're in a relationship with somebody and they hurt you, you found out that they cheated, are you really, so you want to get you a little get back. So okay, you break up with them and you go cheat yourself. But then eventually you realize you still love that person and you're going to take them back anyway. So it's like, when you go back, but you cheated already. So did that really make you feel good? I mean, do you still feel hurt? Yeah, you bashed their car. Yeah, you trashed them on the internet, on social media. But did it really make you feel good? You know what I'm saying? It's like, does the revenge really help the healing process? Does what you're doing now? Okay, now this makes sense. Okay, so if you have every right to hurt and feel bad and feel every emotion that you're feeling. But right now, maybe it's the time for you to really pay attention to what you're going to do with all of that energy that you have to get revenge. Because this person did something to you and it just gave you this burst of anguish and emotions, and now you have to find a way to take that energy that they transferred to you, and you have to figure out a productive way to use it. Because you got to keep in mind, and I'm not making an excuse for what that person did, but there's a reason why. It's like the saying, hurt people. But it doesn't make it right. It doesn't justify what they did. It doesn't, just because you're hurt doesn't mean that you should hurt somebody else. And if you're getting this feeling of wanting to do a tit for tat, I don't think it's really worth it right now. So let's get some clarification on it. Yeah, because in the end, it's just going to make matters worse. So, because the energy around it is already dark and people didn't already, oh, right, this is a lot. Oh, no, it's just 2 cards. These cards are thick. So maybe it's time to just really sit down and focus on what you're doing. Take a break. While you're waiting for things to change, now it's time for you to slow down and see what's really going on. Clear your head and get some new information. And the 8 of Swords is about not seeing the whole picture, feeling stuck, but you're not really sure how to get out of it. Because in the end, you won't. These cards are the same and different at the same time. With the Temperance card, okay, with the Temperance card, she's pouring from one picture and into the other, but taking that energy and transferring, using all of it. And then with the Star card, it's like you're deciding, you're discerning what energy you want to pour into the reserve and what energy you just want to that's not of good use to you and you want to get rid of it. It's kind of like when you're cooking spaghettis and after you got to drain it. That's like, you need to separate it. You need to separate what energy is not of good use to you. Like, just because you hurt me doesn't mean I have to hurt you back. Doesn't mean I have to to get back at you. Instead of being in this relationship or in this business where all you do is get over on me, I can just step away from it and say, hey, this situation isn't going to work for me. Or you can say, yeah, I need a job to work, but I don't need to do underhanded shit to make my money. I want to be able to go to sleep at night. You get what I'm saying? So, I think that's what this is saying. Sometimes when we're so focused with victim consciousness, we're so focused on what happened to me that we don't really take the time to sit down and figure out, where did the Temperance card go? Okay. To see the whole picture, to see how can we fix this, or how can I make sure that what happened to me won't happen to somebody else? What can I do with this energy to make me feel better? All right. So the card to get out of this victim consciousness energy is will. So you have the willpower to break out of this. Okay. Spirit, tell us what Leo has the willpower to do. Spirit, tell us. What Leo needs to put their willpower towards in the month of June. Any jumpers? Jump. Oh, okay. Again, focus on what you want to happen. Something is coming in. What's meant for you is meant for you. So if anybody has done anything offensive to you, it's not going to change the outcome of things. Okay, I see 333 here. So you may want to look up that angel number to find out what 333 is about. It's not coming to me right now, so I'm not even going to guess. I don't want to lie. All right. So manifestation is coming, and it's coming because of the hard work that you put in to restore your emotions at this time, to get out of that erratic, emotional state that you are in. And it's going to bring some new energy. Friends will be there to celebrate you as you go through this turnabout. And because they want you to see, because now it's time for you to see that this terrible moment happened, but it happened to bring about change. And it came to kind of slow down the process so you can see things from a more logical standpoint. And now that you're able to see things from this logical standpoint, you can move on to the next thing. And this state of mind that you used to have before, it won't be such a big part of you anymore. It's an opportunity for change, but the change can only happen if you have the will and drive to do it. So it's a question of, do you really want it? Are you sure you really want it? Because if you do, well, then we can just go ahead and let this happen, make it happen. You know what I'm saying? How bad do you want it? Okay, Tupac just popped up in my head. All right. So it's a question of, do you want to sit? Do you want to stand out in the cold, or do you actually want to go into the building and say, hey, I need help? And you can't be in this state of confusion of not sure of what to do. Now it's time for you to really go through that cabinet of thoughts in your head and say, which Which step do I want to take? What do I want to focus on right now? Do I want to focus on my riches? Do I want to focus on education? Do I want to focus on the spiritual aspects of it? Or do I want to be just straight deceptive and decisive? You get what I'm saying? Or do I just want to light everything on fire? Get the balance back. Step wisely. Choices. Forgive me. One way that I detox from, it is so funny that I detox from the stresses is I watch RuPaul's Drag Race and Pose, and now I have this new show, Legendary, that I adore. So you're gonna hear a lot of jargon from those shows. All right, so if you take the time to renew your mind, decide and make decisions wholeheartedly and really think about it and focus on the long-term goal, you will restore the balance and your emotions will be renewed. You get this new energy about yourself, and it it won't and you won't be in this dark place anymore. You know what I mean? Because see, look at how this card is so dark and dreary and just like, And this one is bright, and it consists of all the cycles in life. And then it's like the curtain opens. It's like the dress she has on is like the inside is like, it's part of the background and the forefront at the same time. So, yeah, you get it. Because she took the time out. Everything happens in cycles and choices. Okay, that's the two key words I keep hearing. So it's time to move forward and go with the changes in life. And not stick in the place of, instead of saying why me, say what can I do? It's sideways for a reason. I'm thinking it's sideways because it's up to you to decide on how you want to see it. It's really pointing now on you control your, in some way, shape, or form, you can control what you worry about. Okay? And that is the only way that you will get rest. Is some things you're going to have to put aside and say, I'm not going to think about that right now. And some things you can focus on. You can only work on, at this time, you can only work on one thing at a time. Sometimes you can just have too much going on, and you eventually have to just say, okay, let me pick one thing, and then and if I know I can do that, then let me do that. Okay, so let's get a card of advice for Leos in this second reading, and that card will be Mountain. Stand your ground. So again, you have every right to feel how you feel about what happened, but you can't let that define you forever. So maybe it's time to see things as you being a survivor. You survived this, or you're going to survive it. So you have to, I got that cheesy, annoying song. Don't get me wrong. I love the sound of music, but But you know, that climb every mountain, you know, it's just ugh. But anyway, and that's maybe what you have to do right now. It's time for you to climb the mountain. It's time for you to put on your boots, get your hiking gear, and get to the top of the mountain so you can be that true Leo that you are and say, I did it. Fuck you. Okay? So, because right now, maybe if you're in this victim state, you know, you like, it's like animals when they hurt or they got a needle in their palm. If you ever had like a cat or dog and they get like a splinter or something, they, you know, and they get it in their hands, they will fight you at first before they will even let you help them. You almost have to like pet them up a little bit before you can really help them with anything. And it's like that with kids too. So in order for you to get the help that you need or to move forward in life, you got to stop whining. Stop it. I mean, can you hear how annoying my voice sounds right now? And like, you probably don't want to listen to me right now anymore. You're ready to hit that button to move on to one of my next videos, right? Right. So, if you don't like the sound of this, imagine this is what you sound like when you whine. It's like having that loved one that's just like, honey, I thought you was going to take me to the store. It's like, babe, come on, baby. I mean, just a little. Come on, man. Stop playing. Come on. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So get to the part when you speak in affirmation where you know what you know. Notice how deep your voice gets and how strong you feel. You get that bass in your voice, male or female, rather, not that confidence. There's a difference in your tone when you're confident and then when you just want to feel helpless. So how do you want to sound to the world? How do you want to sound to yourself? Think about that and then chew on it and then move. And that's how you should move forward in June, okay? All right, so these are the readings for Leo. Hope you enjoyed. Like, share, and subscribe. Oh, how cute. I just looked at my desktop and there's a lion on the top of it. I like his hair too. Anyway, like, share, subscribe. Guys, I've been asking people if you've been trying to write a comment in and it's not letting you, hit me up on my Instagram, which is magnoliaempress, and let me know. Because I'm trying to find out if my comment section on YouTube is tripping. Okay. So I'll see you guys soon. Okay. Bye-bye.